Hamas,
100%.
that Hamas has no different an ideology from the Likud party. They both actually have the same ideology. The only difference is they both believe in a one-state solution. Let's be honest. Both of them believe that.
I think it might work.
No,
it might work.
Listen,
together.
The difference between the two is just tactics and capabilities. That's what you need to understand. But the difference is, one is a group which is being condemned internationally, and the other one is a state which is being funded by the Americans.
Can we talk later on?
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Take care, bro.
All the best, brother.
You too. So.
Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum assalam.
Okay.
Peace upon you.
All right. Thank you very much, my friend. Take care, guys. Look, guys. Just to end this, it's very important. As you saw there, there's not really a case anyone can make unless they want to talk about archaeological findings. But the point of the matter is this: it is hypocrisy at the highest level. It is a double standard at the highest level when you have groups of people in the West, neoconservatives, alt-right, whatever you want to call them, who actually support the state of Israel, and they call for process of normalization with Israel. You have even Muslims voting Democrat because Joe Biden is apparently better than his alternative. Well, actually, he's not. In fact, those Muslims who voted for him should be ashamed of themselves, knowing that he would be someone who supports this cause. I say very clearly that we should not vote for any of the political parties today. Labour, Democrats, the Muslims should withhold their vote. Because you know why? I'm not saying because voting is kufr or voting is shirk or that. We don't believe in this. But what we are saying is this: if the Labour Party in this country knows that Muslims will vote for them, they don't have to work for it. They don't even have to work for it. The Democrats are pretty confident that Muslims are going to vote for it. They don't even have to work for it. But we see the fact that the Democrats, Joe Biden is saying that had a state of Israel not been there, we would have had to invent one. This, what's his name? Starmer, yeah? I forget his first name. What's his first name? Keir Starmer, yeah? Yeah, this fool. He actually is a Zionist by his own confession, and he actually cancelled one of the meetings he had with Muslim organization because they're pro-Palestine. This guy is no different from what you have in the Conservative Party. Therefore, I say this clearly today. In addition to the social media policies that we have and our directives, we should condemn those parties, the Labour Party and the Democrat Party, and we should withhold our vote. We should never give them our vote because they are supporting the wrong side on the struggle. We can't be selfish enough to care about welfare benefits or JSA or whatever you guys, our community is like in this country, a welfare state, at the expense of our brothers and sisters in Palestine being bombed, with the blessing of the likes of Joe Biden and Starmer. We cannot vote for these parties. We cannot, and we must make them work for it. If they want us, they have to be very clear on this issue. It's a red line for the Muslim community. The Palestine issue is a red line for the Muslim community. And I say this once and I'll say it again. We will campaign against all political parties which do not candidly condemn the Palestine issue. And we are becoming a major demography here. We'll find in the 2021 census that we're approaching the 10% mark. So you mess around with 10% of the vote, that in the current state will make or break an election, and they know it based on first past the post system. So we are actually an important player in the voting. And what we will say is we will withhold our vote. We will withhold it. If you, as a political leader, are treating the Muslim community and the Palestinian community in the way that you're doing, and we will withhold our vote, and we will condemn Joe Biden and condemn all of those who campaign on his behalf from the Muslim community as well. And they should look again at the strategies in America, the da'iyas there, because it's a wrong strategy. This idea of maslahah, you've completely warped it and destroyed it. Where is bara'? Where you don't believe inna bara' minkum mimma ta'buduna min duni Allah kafarna bikum wa bada baynana wa baynakum al-adawata wal baghda abadan hatta tu'minu billahi wahdah. That's what Abraham said. We are disassociated with you. It's in the Qur'an, chapter 60, verse 7. And with what you believe in. Kafarna bikum. We disbelieve in you. وَبَدَى بَيْنَنَا وَبَيْنَكُمُ الْعَدَاوَةَ وَالْبَغْضَاء. And between us is just enmity and hate. We say this to the Zionist state. There's nothing but enmity and hate between us. We hate you. And we love to hate you. And in fact, we, just like, you know, actually I'll say something. I read his book, Begin. Makhayam Begin, or whatever his name is. It's called The Revolt. And he says in the beginning how much he hates the Palestinians and how hate is a good thing. Well, you know what? We hate you too. And it's a mutual hate. There's reciprocity. We hate you too, to the Zionists that are bombing the children and killing them and making people suffer, and not even